Hello, El Paso. I'm Ricky Saillas. We start off with news on the sale of El Paso Electric. The City of El Paso has reached an agreement on terms of the sale. City Council approved a settlement agreement with the Infrastructure Investments Fund in the pending $4.3 billion sale of El Paso Electric. After spending several days and hours in executive session, Council voted 5-4 to approve the settlement agreement. Mayor Margo broke the tie that had a 4-4 vote by representatives. As part of the agreement, the city addressed concerns expressed by the public, such as keeping El Paso Electric headquarters in El Paso, not reducing the utility workforce, creation of a 10-member board of directors, and protecting ratepayers, among other items. The city is still negotiating the franchise agreement with El Paso Electric. The city and EP Electric will be hosting community meetings in January to discuss the settlement agreement and answer questions from the community. The settlement agreement is posted on the city's website under El Paso Electric Settlement Agreement banner at elpasotexas.gov. To close out the year, the city opened a new and improved park in Far East El Paso. Paseo del Sol Park on Paseo Grande near Vista del Sol received a little more than $800,000 worth of improvements. Work crews added an area with grass, trees, a pathway, benches, lights, a sand volleyball court, and trash cans. Funding for improvements came from the 2012 Quality of Life Bond. The park is ideal for a family picnic. Well, speaking of parks, you have a chance to name El Paso's newest park that's under construction in Far East El Paso. It's located in the Upper East Side on Jason Crandall Drive near Rich Beam and Edgemere. The park will be more than 90 acres. That's twice the size of Alban Park. The city currently refers to it as East Regional Park, but that's a little too boring. It needs a fun, welcoming, and recognizable name. Here's where you come in. Enter name ideas on the Name the Park banner at elpasotexas.gov before the January 15th deadline. There are rules, but all names will be considered with a final name selected sometime next year. From names to libraries, find a library book under the bed. Forget to bring a DVD back on time. You can now clear any and all library fines and help others at the same time by donating food instead. Starting next month, the El Paso Public Library's Food for Fines program will help the food bank and also erase those fines.
It'll be at all of our locations, and it starts January the 5th and it goes through January the 18th. It's an opportunity for you to come back to the library. We want to see you, and we want to make sure that you take part in this.
Canned goods will be accepted at all neighborhood libraries. Visit elpasolibrary.org for more info. There's a new tool to get rid of old, used, and unwanted medication from your medicine cabinet in a safe and environmentally friendly way. The El Paso Fire Department has what's called drug deactivation bags available at all fire stations. Here's how they work. Put pills inside the bag, fill it with water, shake it, wait a couple minutes, then throw it in the trash. The biodegradable bags are part of a program with a local nonprofit and El Paso Fire to dispose of old medication. The bags are free to anyone. Just visit any fire station. In other city-related happenings, a generous grant from PetSmart Charities is helping the Animal Services Center provide spay-neuter surgeries. The $75,000 grant will allow the center to offer a limited amount of procedures to owned pets during the next several months. The services will be provided to low-income residents on a first-come, first-served basis. To qualify, residents will need to bring a current proof of government assistance to the center. To see if you qualify, visit the Animal Services Facebook page. The busy holiday season is well underway at the El Paso International Airport, with bustling travelers trying to make their way to various destinations. Aside from all the festive lights and decorations, travelers are being greeted with a lighted 30-foot Christmas tree in memory of the 22 people killed during the mass shooting at Walmart. City leaders, along with family members of the victims, officially lit the tree that is located in front of the airport. A San Antonio-based company created that tree and donated it to the airport in honor of those victims.
We have a kinship with the city of El Paso. We help the city of El Paso decorate for Christmas each year, and we felt like this was something that we wanted to contribute because our heart goes out to the victims and what the community is going through.
It's awesome. It's really well made, and you know, it's pointing towards the sky where in heaven our victims are.
The tree will remain on display at the airport until January 7th, and it really is worth taking a trip to the airport to see that holiday tree and the other eye-catching decorations. All of it is part of the WinterFest season that continues through January 5th. Several events have already taken place at San Jacinto Plaza, like a posada, a streetcar read and ride that featured Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and an autograph with Locomotive FC players on the Sun City Express train. Well, only a few days remain to ice skate, watch movies at the plaza, visit the library, and see the beautiful displays of lights at San Jacinto. Visit EP WinterFest to see a calendar of planned events. Here's something to keep in mind during the holiday season. City Hall and all administrative offices will be closed from Monday, December 23rd to January 1st to allow city employees time to celebrate the holidays. Rec centers, city museums, libraries, the zoo, and other city facilities will be open during that time period. Now, the full schedule is posted at elpasotexas.gov. That's going to do it for us on this edition of Your City in 5. But myself and Jonathan, who's behind the camera, have invited Victoria to be on Your City in 5 to say happy holidays to all our good friends that watch us all the time. Victoria, take it away.
See you next time on Your City in 5.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.